the chains feel alive. Down with the system. Let your passion drive. Whoa.
Igniting, fire inside, no more hiding. Lose control, don't need permission. Tonight we rise, full ignition.
Down with the system. Down with the system. Down with the system. Let your passion drive.
Destiny takes with dice in hand and hearts aflame. We craft our fates, we write our name through ancient lands, through skies untold. Every step our legend unfolds. The roll of fate is in our grasp. With every chance we rise or crash in the game of gods and men. We begin the quest.
Brave
one chance to turn the tide of fate. With every roll we choose our weight. In a world where dreams take flight, we'll stand together, ready to fight. Let's roll the dice, decide our fate. We take the risk, we face the gate. Through fire, ice, and endless skies, together legends will arise. Let's roll our story untold. With every chance we're brave and bold. Adventure calls and we'll answer true. In the game of life we push on through. Roll the dice, through darkness we rise. It's the unknown, every number tells a story all our own. Roll the dice, heroes we shape. With power in hand, with courage and fortune we make our stand. Let's roll the dice, decide our fate. We take the chance, we storm the gate. Through storm and shadow we will rise. Together legends in the skies. Let's roll, our journey's just begun. Through every trial we stand as one. Adventure calls and we answer true. In the game of life we roll on
Oh my
Taco
gosh,
Bell
my
party
guy.
tacos.
Like meat-wise.
Hello and welcome everybody to Rise of Lost Legends. I am your storyteller for tonight, Marcus, and tonight we have playing with us.
Yes, playing Bar Kair.
Phoenix Flare or Drew playing Thrain Ironheart.
Iana still playing Seras, and as always, we are on emote only mode for chat to not distract anyone.
Garnet Sky playing Grace.
And Jesus playing as Peter Phelps.
Oh, I thought it was Fido. I thought you were a dog. Anyway, I'm kidding.
Yes, I'm playing.
No, he is Frodo right now.
Yes, he is Frodo right now. Phrodoh or Dough, Frodo.
Yes,
I have everyone's
remember
names written down.
George. I put it in podcast
Oh,
chat,
Bob.
I think, or session notes.
Yep. But still,
Oh yay! My
as
mouse
we-
locked up.
oh no, mouse locked up.
It'll be back in a minute.
That sucks. Okay. So, last where we left off, you all had chased somebody down
Mm-hmm.
and made your way into, or not made your way into, but found out that they have information on you and at least descriptions, but not names at the moment. You gave false aliases, and you helped a little, before that, you helped a little old lady get, assisted by a murder of crows to help her get to,
Get her safely to Red
Red
Veil.
Veil.
Yep.
And so now you have picked up this piece of paper that has instructions on who they're looking for, and you also found on his person I forgot if it was found on his person a small map, or he just told you about an entrance that would get you in without having to go through the front gates.
He told us.
Told us.
Okay.
He told us about the secondary entrance that he was trying to get to.
So what I need...
Fortunary. based on the map of Kaelor you showed me before we left to get the fish.
Yes. But real quick, I'm trying to find some kind of sounds. Would it be this? Nope. Would it be this? Yes, this is perfect. Okay. So, this is all theater of the mind for the moment. Actually, I'll go on ahead and switch over to the Valreth map so you guys can see. Y'all are roughly here. So,
Okay.
Darker.
Kaelor does not rise from the road like Redvale did. Redvale welcomes travelers with lantern light, timber walls, and smoke from warm chimneys. Kaelor waits behind stone. Its eastern wall stretches across the low hills ahead, old and high, patched in places where age, weather, and coin argue over which one owns it. The main gate lies to the north, busy with wagons, guards, merchant, and eyes. Too many eyes. So instead, you stand before the entrance that was given to you by that guy. I forgot his name. I'm sorry. A drainage grate, half hidden beneath moss, runoff stains, and tangled brush. Beyond the iron bars, dark water moves beneath the city. Not deep sewage, not here. A service walkway runs along one side, just as he had said. Somewhere above you is Kaelor, somewhere inside it is Master Corvin. And somewhere beneath the two is the first test of whether you can enter the city, already warned to watch for you.
Smell bad.
So you're not inside yet. You're standing just outside of it. You're hearing this echoing, dripping sound.
Oh shit! I thought we were already in the sewer.
Nope. You're standing outside of it, but you're still kind of in the open.
Okay.
Well, should we go down?
Well,
Yeah, we can't stay out here.
I mean, we've got to release the horses in the wagon, so we've got to get the gear off. Distribute the weight equally
There's some,
amongst
like,
ourselves, and
bushes
we'll
and
decide
trees
what we can
nearby
leave
we could just
behind.
tuck it in.
I take all the giant jerky and put it in my pocket.
I doubt you can put all of it in your pocket. That's a lot of wolf meat.
You mean your newly made backpack?
Yeah, it'll fit in there.
I like the idea. She just calls it her pocket.
Oh, I mean, it's sort of a pocket style backpack, so.
Yep. To give you a better description of what you're looking at, large stone wall looms above you. Actually, this would be an easier way of description. And I'll just go on ahead and add this circle to this map.
Oh boy. Hello. Hello.
Oh, you does it nice.
Where did the circle go?
This is a
I
beautiful
don't know.
map.
I do not see circle anywhere.
Well, at any rate, it's point of interest number 5.
Oh, there it is. It is super tiny. You guys are over here.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Just a little bit past the east gate. Yes, it is point of interest number 5. But the wall is looming above you. And you see, like, in between a couple of overgrowth, reeds and bushes and whatnot, is this large, I mean, big enough for Barkair to walk through, iron grate. like just massive rust on the bottom of it from any time that the water got up and over a certain amount. But you're standing before it.
Let's hide the carts. Release the horses for now. Do all that, and then we'll head on in.
Yep.
Okay. You grab onto the bars, and it doesn't move.
Yeah.
Not surprised.
All right. Stand back. Bar is going to grip the bars and do the cartoon strongman bend the bars to the side.
Can we check to see if there's a lever or thing to open?
Not checking for a hinge, are you, Barkair?
He didn't think that far.
Oh, the
Can we
lever,
check-
wrong.
Wrong lever! Can we check for a lever or anything?
You can most certainly
Yeah,
try.
if you want to.
Does anyone want to
Vito.
stop me from trying to bend the bars?
Honestly, we don't want anybody knowing that we're here.
Seras literally said, "You're not going to check for hinges, Barkair."
Oh, I thought that was out of character. My bad. Bar will
No, that's
not
it. That's in
bend the
character.
bars.
Oh.
Bar would not bend the bars and say, "I didn't think that far," and he lets go of the bars and will aid whoever is looking for the lever or hinges or whatever.
Or other means of opening the grate.
Yep, so this would be an investigation check.
At advantage, because I am helping.
Investigation. Oh,
While Seras is sorting through the stuff we took off the wagon.
Oh, okay. Before you guys even start to look too deep into it, Grace, you notice you just get right up on top of it and look up, look down. The hinges look new. Like even the hinges that are down towards the bottom where you see it kind of rusted, the hinges look pristine. And also you do notice that the grate opens like outward and to the right, like opening a door to the right. And it's only half the grate, not the whole thing.
Okay.
And you do notice that it does also have a small lock.
Just curious, did Grace laugh out loud in character, or was that out of character because of the good roll?
In character because of the good roll.
In character because of the good roll.
So Seras looks up and is like, "I don't think I've heard you laugh before. What's so funny, Grace?"
Well, they're fighting over the door, and like right here and here and here, it's right. The door's right here. We just gotta check the lock.
Oh. Let's see if there's a toolkit in any of this. And I proceed to do an investigation check on our stuff to see if any of us thought to get a set of lockpicks.
Oh no! Do you all have a set of lockpicks? Is the question.
That's what I'm saying. In the stuff that was in the wagon.
That's the question. Is do any of you have thieves' tools?
I'm assuming I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Vito might have some lockpicks. I'm not gonna lie.
You're suspecting the druid on having lockpicks? For shame.
Anyway,
I mean, to be fair, we also haven't
it
needed
is
it
my
because of.
investigation of the stuff we got in the wagon.
Nope.
To see if there's anything I could use as a lockpick.
Well,
Storyteller.
I can honestly tell you, through everything that you guys have, it seems none of you have lockpicks.
Rip.
Okay, so none of the stuff in the wagon included a set of lockpicks either.
Nope. It was food for travel and the wagon and the horses themselves.
Bakir sighs. He picks up a rock. He's gonna break the lock.
Well, I will say this, Barkair,
Yes.
just letting you know, you do have smith's tools.
Oh yeah, I have like screwdrivers and shit.
Yeah,
I'll just unscrew the bolts. I'll just unscrew the hinges and take the door off. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, you should be able to use like one of your shims, maybe your maybe a small one of your smaller
I have a,
hammers.
like,
Chisel
flathead-
and one of his
I have-
hammers could pop the pins
Yeah.
on the top hinges.
Yeah, I literally have like
and
a
just
flathead chisel. Yeah. All right, I'll roll smithing tools to
There you go.
assemble door.
There you go.
All right, the formula is
I use whatever stat seems necessary, and I think a strength check, strength plus proficiency.
actually
make
it would be
I'm checking on it.
formula for
Just-
smithing tools.
Add your proficiency bonus to ability checks that. Okay, so
Yeah, tools. It's any ability check of your choice, as long as whatever you're doing involves your.
yeah, so
Yeah, it's a D20 plus your proficiency plus 8.
Well, that
If
seems
you
like
are
a
proficient
DC.
in the tool.
That seems like a DC, not a check. Whatever.
It's how the formula for these
But-
tools works.
but I have the DC for you, if you so choose to use it. But it is your ability, the ability modifier you choose, plus your proficiency bonus according to the Smith's Tools description.
Okay. So that would be a +7. It's like a 23.
23. All right. You know, tappy tap 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 ting, and there's one. And you continue to do this. By the way, every single time you're hitting this, you are hearing it echo through the area. Like down the hallway. Or down the
passage.
But after you remove the third one, you're able to now just
Lift it down.
Well, it's not lifted down.
On the lock.
The lock side of it is a chain with a padlock. So it's basically you could just pull it aside and it'll just hang by that.
That'll work.
Yeah, let whoever installed it know they didn't quite think it through by putting the hinges on the outside.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and when you're pulling it off, you hear what sounds like sleigh bells.
Santa.
What the fuck?
I think that might be the alarm.
Where?
Do you see any signs of string along the top of it?
I don't see any string. With my passive of 11.
Probably.
Or no, 14.
Yeah, your passive perception of 14 is enough. The DC is 13. So all of you notice now that you hear it, that on the inside of the frame itself, attached to the actual door, or the actual great door, is a set of bells. They're now jingling freely.
Oh boy.
Okay, all of us
Can I
run.
grab the bells?
Sure. I was about to say the thing is you guys wouldn't have noticed it unless you like literally stuck your head through and looked up, because they were that well hidden. But now that you hear them jingling, you're able to find them instantly.
All right.
Okay. Plan.
Athletics, grapple, what?
Oh no, you can just pull them off. There's no check needed. You just like I take them.
I grab
Yeah.
the bells
Downside,
and stop
they've
them
already
wiggling.
rung.
You
So,
klepto.
okay. Um. Vito,
Mm.
can you turn into a bear?
I can make a mare noise with Phantom Lodge.
But as a druid, can you wild shift into a bear?
Has Vito ever seen a bear?
Are there bears in the next to the woods we were in?
Um.
I would
uh,
I
assume
think
so.
that would be a history check for Vito, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Thank you. Yes, a history check.
For Vito to remember if he's ever seen a bear before. Or a bear-like creature.
You've seen a boar.
19, so I have seen a bear probably.
No.
Yes, you have. You have seen a bear. Actually, even better than that, you remember a time that you heard the certain, pained noises, and followed them through the forest as you were like doing your foraging stuff, and you had found a rather young bear cub that was limping around and calling out. And so you immediately like, oh, little dude. You went over to him. You healed his paw. He had cut it open on something, and then Mama showed up.
Ooh.
And through a very quick exchange, you're like, I was only here to like speaking with the animals. I was only here to help your kid. Don't kill me. And she's like, leave before I eat you. And you're like, okay.
Okay, so we all run and hide. Vito turns into a bear, and they think, oh, a bear just broke open the latch. And they'll chase him off, and then we sneak back in.
That could work.
Yes, no? We're letting the giant with 8 intelligence think of all the plans.
Bear boy, I'm a bear. I mean, roar.
Tharina, how successful has Balkaya been with these plans he's come up with?
You see him start counting like on one hand.
One finger.
Out of the 20 or so we've done, 3, 4, if you want to count luck.
4.
I counted 5. Thank you very much.
So 25%.
That time with the maiden did not count because she got pity on you, and you know it, Bar.
Oh, pity.
So at
Hey,
best,
that is a full
25%
pay fight,
success.
you know it. You were just upset you didn't get her before I did.
She wasn't in the shorts, people. You know this.
Anyways,
You weren't trying hard enough.
I could just
Anyway, we
probably
need to
make
hide. I go hide. Fuck this. I hide in the water.
Oh, okay.
It comes up to your ankles.
How deep's the water?
Also smells
Is there a deep
bad.
Yeah, this stuff smells.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this stuff smells. It's not like
Okay, never
it's
mind.
not make you throw up smell. It more or less smells like street runoff. Has a little hint of urine.
Botulism.
But you don't see any floaters, at least that you can tell.
Okay, I'm not hiding in the water.
Yeah, it's got a very brownish
is there any like
cast to
gases
it.
coming out of the area?
Is there any what?
Gases coming out of the area.
No, we're not doing a methane explosion, please.
No.
Not that you can tell.
Okay, well then that gives my idea.
What was your idea?
Mist Shroud.
Yeah,
no, stinky water is not good for making mist.
Yeah, no. That just makes stinky mist.
Attempt to hide somewhere.
Alright. So go with the bear plan?
Are there any large boulders I would blend in with?
No.
No.
There's a
there's
small co-ops of trees a smidgen to the southeast that
Yep.
we might be able to disguise you.
Yeah, but right around where you're standing is
Basically bushes that come up to
is
your
yeah
knee at most.
a couple bushes that come up to roughly your about a little bit past your knee, and the grass is actually higher in this area. Grass and reeds that come up to about your hip. For everybody else, it's coming up to like their chest to their shoulders.
Waist to mid
Except for Thrain.
chest. Though with Thrain, it's over the top of
in
his
the
head.
reeds, and I cast what was it called? What was it called?
I cast
Phantom-
you don't
We
see
need to
me.
be-
Phantom Mirage. I cast Phantom Mirage over myself, and I just make a rock. I'm pulling a solid snake in a box, but it's Barkair in a rock.
Okay.
So
That is me attempting to hide.
everyone else gets good 20, 30 feet away from you and splits up and hides among the reeds close to the
I
the
still
creek
think Phenom could do
within
the
their
bear
sick
thing.
tolerance.
Okay, so what would anybody like to make stealth rolls? What are you doing?
All right. Since I'm
I'm-
using Phantom Mirage, it's basically I can make anything as big as a 5 by 5 foot cube, and I think if Bar crouched like curled into a ball, he'd be about that big.
Okay. You see Grace drop down into a crouch in between some reeds.
Okay. Would using Phantom Mirage to disguise the rest of me like a rock? Would that give me advantage?
Sure.
Yay. Anything to help my. Okay, I went from a 10 plus nothing to a natural 20 plus nothing.
Damn.
Okay. Everybody
Magic.
else? I'm just gonna wild trip into a stray animal, I guess. So I can just wander around.
Sure.
Like a dog.
No, a snake, I think. No, a sewer rat. There you go.
A sewer rat.
Yeah.
All
Makes
right.
sense.
So wild shift.
Okay. I will. Oh, okay, cool.
Yep. I already went on ahead and marked it. And you said a sewer rat, right?
Yes. How do I do that, anyways, on my end?
You just let the storyteller do it
Yeah.
because that's easier.
All right, cool.
Trying to remember where.
Pick. You are now a rat.
Yay.
So that covers everybody but Seras and Thrain.
I'm just
I,
gonna
I
pull
have
up
a
my
23
hood.
for stealth.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull up my hood and try to blend in as like a homeless person, like just like rummaging through the trash or whatever, just like looking like I'm trying to scavenge to survive.
It should be around your shoulder like a little companion you have.
That could work.
Little rat that you're talking to.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Make it look like I'm a crazy homeless guy.
So how good?
While Sarah's found the one patch of deep shadow and tucked herself in against it and the reeds and shrubs.
Yep. So you're all hiding except for two of you. But go on ahead and give me a stealth check, Thrain, just so we can see how good your disguise is.
15 plus 0.
Okay, so 15. So
15.
you make it look like you're rummaging around through stuff, trying to hide your armor as best as possible. 1 minute passes. 2 minutes. 5 minutes pass, and then you start hearing in the distance faint footsteps heading that way. Is there anything y'all are doing? Anything y'all are thinking?
Seras is wondering if the hinge pins are still close enough to the drain they can be spotted.
Well, Barkair didn't say that he picked them up, so yeah, they're laying on the ground right in front of it.
Boy.
Yeah.
And it's still hanging open. And the bells are missing.
Weapons ready.
As can I still use magic as a rat?
Um,
No, I don't think
Side
you talked
note.
to that.
Side note: a thunderstorm has just started, so if I drop out, I'll try and get back.
okay. So, after about another minute and a half, so this has been now about 6 minutes. Thrain, you see a wiry man, very thin, really rough clothing, start to walk up and goes, "Well, the door's gone. That's nice. And, well, now, the stranger." He, like, eyes you up and down and goes, "An armed and armored stranger, and one just beyond him. Well, what are you here for?"
Thrain's just gonna freeze for a minute, then look up and around and just keep the act up, just like it's trying to find something. Food, starving, need food for my rat friend. I can't let them die. Just trying to keep the act of like just a desperate homeless man.
Just almost.
He gives this
So deception at disadvantage?
Yeah, I would maybe. I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know. I think the rat makes it a flat roll. There is a rat.
Yeah, there is indeed a rat on his shoulder.
Well, still try to make the roll because he's already seen through that you have armor and a weapon at your side.
This will be interesting. Nat 20 minus 1, 19.
19. He's like, "Well, I've never seen a man in such armor, garb like you, ever have issues with anything. But if you need to feed your rat," he looks right at you, Grace, "but I wonder why you have a woman of the East behind you with her blades drawn. Hello, I see you.
I stand up slowly.
Oh, no need to bite. How shall I say this? I represent people who kind of run the underside of things."
And you are?
"Oh, my name? Vasco Drin. At your service."
Well, Mr. Dren, we have places to go. Do you know how to get there?
"Well, it depends. Do you have the
On-
coin?"
Maybe.
"Well, I wouldn't mind taking you along. I mean, nothing better to do than rummaging through shit anyway."
The name he just gave. Can Bar do a history check? Like, did that name come up in our discussions with the guy back at the Red Pike?
No.
No, not at all. I'll just straight up tell you, no. This is a person you don't know.
Bar stays a rock.
Bar stays rock.
And
He does comment this. He goes, by the by, when did that get here? Anyway. Well, it literally points out the rock.
You can't see me.
And then looks at the two of you and goes, did you bring this here?
Maybe the rat's stronger than you think.
And
Well,
then as his beat up, the little rat starts doing like a bodybuilder posing.
Yes.
He just starts whipping out JoJo poses. That's what he starts doing.
Yes. Jojo.
All I'll say is this. Do what you will. I'm not here to hamper you or harm you. But if you go into here, you might get a little bit lost. I know these passages like the back of my hand. You might say I was born here.
Can we see if he's lying or not?
Sure.
I was about to ask the same
I was-
thing. I was about to ask for insight.
Yeah.
I mean, I doubt he's lying. I'm not gonna lie.
You can insight check.
I'll give him advantage. Is there a way I can give him advantage? Because he's probably gonna have a better stat roll for this than me.
Sure. That's perfectly fine.
Okay, yeah. 19.
I got a 17 on insight.
Okay. Both of you can tell he's not telling you everything, but he's not lying. People do get lost down there. Is what he's intimating.
Okay, but he said he's not against us. Like, is he implying that he's not with the guards?
Essentially, yeah.
Okay, once Bar figures that out, the boulder will start moving.
Yeah,
And
Thrain
I'll-
will. Sorry. Thrain will also slowly just break the thing, or break the rue as he takes a deep breath and sighs, but he's still nervous as he asks him, How did you know who we were, friend? If I can hopefully say that.
For a moment, when the boulder starts moving, his hand drifts towards his waistband.
He just thinks Earth Elemental for a moment.
I
God.
jumped off his Thrain's shoulder and just turns back against myself.
He takes a half step back and kind of gets more into a stance. He goes, okay, wasn't expecting that. Oh, what was your question to him again?
How did he know who we were, friend, if I can potentially call you that?
Well, not many people come through this grate other than certain folk. Those that have paid good coin and those that are trying to get in illegally. Though I was not expecting such well-armed individuals.
Yeah, and I guess you could say particular situation for it to be like this. As I look at the others as they start breaking their
He then
quote-unquote
kind of
disguise.
narrows his eyes and goes, are you with him?
With who?
I'm assuming he's
don't-
pointing to the boulder.
We don't speak his name here, lest we bring down his wrath.
Yeah, we're not with that guy. In fact, I would love nothing more to bury an axe in his head.
After you say bury an axe in his head, he kind of gives this wry grin, and just his hand goes back up to his chest where he crosses his arms. So, as stated, I can lead you through.
We need to find the bookshop. Can you
Oh.
lead us there?
That's easy.
So Grace pulls out 1 gold coin out of her pocket.
His eyes light up. Usually people pay in copper, but I'll accept that. Anywhere you want to go.
Get us to the bookshop where we can find Miss Moss, and it's yours.
Sounds good to me. He turns
Ferris
around.
just drifts up behind him. And
Oh,
not
shit.
copper before you get us there.
What did you say?
I said, and not even a copper before you get us there. As she's standing up behind him.
Yeah, what it is
I didn't even see her there. Holy shit.
yeah. Here's the thing is he turns around to do this jaunty walk back in, expecting you all to follow, and he does this comical turn, and she's right there in front of him.
Hello.
Yes, understandable. Yes. If you wouldn't mind this way, please.
Of course.
Follow the funny man into a sewer.
And Ceres just fades back into the shadows because I'm pretty sure it's still dark inside there.
Oh yes.
She Homer Simpsons into the hedge.
Or out of it, and then I was right behind him before any of you noticed her.
Yep. So are you all heading in behind him?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
you've already lost sight of Ceres again.
Yeah. He
I
takes.
hated what you just said.
You notice that he reaches down to the very front of his belt, where you saw this little metal, tiny metal thing hanging, and you hear it, and kind of a squeaking noise, and you see that the area in front of him starts to become more and more illuminated. He has a small belt-worn lantern.
So then it's a thieves' lantern.
Yep. As
Can I
he's...
pull out Ash as an extra light?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
If you do, Ceres will be visible.
Oh yeah.
But, no, not to him.
So, as he's walking along, he goes on ahead. he goes on ahead and starts telling you there are multiple ways into the city. Firstly, scrolling up, there we go. You have the lower market entrance, which is closest to you where you want to go. You have the old guard cistern, which is over at the guardhouse. And there's a maintenance stair beneath the a maintenance stair that is beneath the east wall. And the question is, where do you really want to surface? As I will tell you, if you're trying to get to the bookstore, which I don't know why you would want to sneak in for that, but you would be going through the lower market drain. That's a high traffic area. Lots of witnesses.
I guess the storage room. That would be the least amount of people.
He looks at you. Storage room?
Didn't you say that we would come up into I'm sorry. What was it?
Okay. Without
The guard under the
Without
guard.
the exit.
The exits that he gives to you, that he tells you about, is the lower market, the old guard cistern, or the maintenance stair that is
Maintenance. That's what I'm thinking. Sorry.
Yeah, the maintenance stair that is actually close. It's the closest one because it's
that's even better.
It's beneath the east wall.
But it's also nowhere near the bookstore.
Yeah, it's nowhere near the bookstore, but he does say that excuse me, the lower market drain, he tells you that if you're wanting to go to the bookstore, which he doesn't know why you would want to sneak in to go to a bookstore, but you must have your reasons, that would be the closest, is the lower market drain. But it's
But the
high
lower market
traffic.
drain is going to have a lot of people.
Yes.
And I
It's-
don't want to come out near a guards.
Yep.
Because that's a lot of weapons. I don't know. My vote is for that. Whatever it is. Storage.
The
Closet.
maintenance stair.
Maintenance
He's
thing.
he's continuing to walk, but he's doing it slowly. Just so that you all can, when you make up your mind, he can then take you there.
Whatever gives me time to
What?
apply my proper disguise, because I'm the one who stands out the most.
The first part of what you said was muffled as F.
Sorry.
He started.
Bar would say wherever has the least amount of guards would be best, because it gives me time to put on my disguise.
I'd say you'd have enough time in the interim while you're moving.
I'll do it right before we emerge, so I don't have to recast it.
Okay.
So the magical parts of it, he doesn't have to recast. The physical parts he can start applying now.
Yep. So, which one are you going for? We so far have one vote on the maintenance stair.
I also agreed for maintenance, so that's 2.
Okay, 2 votes.
Okay, where did you say the maintenance stair is in relation to the points of interest?
The maintenance stair in relation to the points of interest. The old maintenance stair would be over, like, it releases like over here,
Okay, so
like a back alley in like this area here.
So, in other words, it's very close, and therefore we would have to travel very far on the city streets with potential for getting
guards.
spotted.
I mean, if we go, if we go to the lower market, less likely to get spotted but higher traffic. I mean, we could blend in.
I can make myself look a foot shorter, so I'm still a big Jotunkin, just not as tall.
I'm going for
Well-
the lower market.
That's also going to put us next to the craftsman's ward, which would probably be closed, and we could find camouflage.
Yeah. So locations of output is in an alley between all of the buildings here. In a drain that is over in this area here in the lower market. And then the last one is the cistern over here.
Oh, hold on.
Which is also seems like a high traffic area.
So you have best for stealth, best to get to where you need to go for one contact, and best to get you into town and closer to your other contact, possibly.
Which way was the library again?
It's not a
number-
library. It's point of interest number 3 on the map.
Oh, number 3. the thing. Okay, the book gap or
Yep.
whatever.
Yeah, let's see. 1 should be the closest, but only 1 contact. While number 6, more contact, but more travel. And it would do the maintenance, longer travel, but also more guards.
I think we just go with the maintenance. That's the most straightforward.
You don't
Plus,
have any other options?
Okay, I'm actually leaning towards number 6 now, the old. Because we can meet more than one person.
Because I know there are maintenance hatches all over the city.
the guy we interrogated said the rest of you just need to pull your hoods up, and you won't be spotted as easily. The only problem was me because I'm so big. But I gotta fix that.
Yep. So,
We
Um,
do want to emerge in a more public area. Fine.
yeah. The only thing is, well, everyone's discussing. Seras gets up to Vasco and asks, I know there's more maintenance hatches around the city than that. Or are you saying that those are the only 3 that the big lug can fit through?
A little bit, yes. But also, almost all of them are being watched. These are ones that I and my associates have secured.
Right. Which one's the least traffic but closest?
Oh, the maintenance stair over here. Next to nobody knows it exists anyway. A little bit treacherous, but easy to get up, nonetheless.
Right. Maintenance stair that hasn't had any maintenance in, what, decades?
Oh, yes, at least.
Lovely.
But if you step on the right stones, you won't fall.
Can it support 800 pounds?
Oh, yes. Just don't step on the wrong stone.
Okay.
Right.
What happens if I
take
do?
it you've found a way to mark the correct stones.
Oh, yes. But
As long as
also,
you point out the mark.
oh, I will, and also with your big friend here. Essentially, if you step on the wrong stone, then we won't have that exit anymore.
Okay.
True.
I will go last and step where everyone else steps.
Marvelous.
so we have now 3 votes for that. So you other 2 get burnt. No, I'm kidding.
Damn.
George, where do you want to go?
George voted for the maintenance stairs.
So,
Can't remember the traffic levels around the cistern. I
Oh,
can't
they're
imagine
pretty
it was
high.
that much lower than
and
the
actually,
markets.
I'm gonna see if I can make this a little bit bigger, just a smidgen. There you go. We got like 5 feet. That way you're able to see it. I mean, it's not to scale 5 feet, because to scale 5 feet would be way, way too small.
Yeah, and you'd have to make it like bright yellow to see the dot.
Yes. So basically, treat this as almost an area
Though
of
I
influence.
think making it a brighter colored so it's more contrasty to the map might be a good idea.
Could make it just solid white.
Yeah, that
Oh, yeah,
works.
that'll work.
Oh, that's perfect.
Okay. So he leads you to this set of maintenance stairs that go up in this nice broad square, but you can see that the timbers underneath it are, because it's made out of wood and stone, like dirt, and then wood's on the side of the dirt trying to hold it up or hold it in. But you can see that some of the dirt has bowed in, some of the dirt has bowed the wood out, and the wood's kind of rotted looking. And he goes, "Well, marks are this," and he like points at one of the stones. And he goes, "These are the more solid places." And it's just a simple like a simple circle that has been just drawn with like something equivalent to chalk. And you can also notice that those stones are the most worn. And he says, "So if you follow me," and he just starts making his way up.
All right, I'll follow.
Okay.
Thrain, you and Fido go.
This is going to be a group skill check. Basically, you all need to have a certain amount of success rate.
Is this in athletics or dexterity?
Dexterity.
No, please.
Question.
Answer.
Could I possibly use binding weeds to make the grounding more stable?
I mean, you could, but it's a pretty high staircase. It wouldn't reach all the way to the top.
At least to the point where it helps all of us, at least the big lug, get up at least easier.
Okay. I will allow you to use the spell to give everybody advantage on their roll.
Okay.
There's your trade-off.
All right. Fair enough.
Okay. So go on ahead and cast the spell. There you go. But it just gives everybody advantage as like these, weeds start to make their way through the whole structure.
Roll advantage.
Remember, click advantage.
Yep, click advantage. There you go.
I think I did this.
All right, so that's okay. So that's Grace.
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, okay.
I got a natural 20.
Okay.
Damn.
I got a 20 and 18.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Okay, so this maintenance stair shaft, so we're climbing up stairs, correct?
Yes.
Okay. If I'm directly underneath it, can I see? Is it one of those stairs that wrap around the sides? So there's a big vertical hole.
Yes. It seems to be
How
like
high does the hole go?
3 stories.
So 30 feet. Okay.
Yeah, 30 feet.
What if I just jump?
Landing might not be a good idea on this thing.
As Fosco said, the exit would be blocked then.
Alright, I'm gonna just have to...
Yeah.
I was thinking about activating my air rune, which makes me very light, which lets me jump my move speed, and negates any fall damage I would take. So, reasonably, that would also mean my impacts would also be light, so it wouldn't damage anything else.
Okay.
Well, I mean, Fido's already given you advantage on...
Yeah, I'm gonna risk the advantage with nothing. A flat 16.
Okay. And
That leaves Thrain.
Thrain, yep.
What if I pick up
advantage? I only
Thrain?
have 12 total.
12 total?
Yep.
Okay. As you're
I
all
have picked Thrain up and carried him.
as you're making your way up, get about halfway, and Thrain, you feel one of the stones shift underneath your right foot. And you feel it completely give way. Luckily, Barkair behind you grabs you. As it just,
All right, you're on my shoulder for the rest of the ride.
yeah, as it just tumbles down to the bottom with this dull, sonorous thud.
Well, instead of
My
clack.
fault that I have such stubby legs.
Grace,
Yes.
the DR was 15.
No.
As you're
Bars
making,
sticks out the handle of his axe to catch you.
yep, as you're making your way up, something a little bit more similar happens. Only the entire row shifts sideways and starts to throw you backwards. Luckily,
Seras is right behind you.
Seras is right behind you to catch you.
Okay.
So,
Now.
as a group, you all succeeded. 3 successes to 2 fails. So, he gets you up to the top and goes,
Well, that was a little bit interesting.
either way, reaches into his pocket and pulls out this massive set of keys. Like, it's just key after key after key after key after key. And he, like, flips through it.
Let's see, that one's for no, that's for my personal box. And, here we go.
And he, takes this old-looking skeleton key, puts his hand through the bars, turns it back up towards himself, sticks it through the front end, that is opposite where he's standing, and he kind of sticks his tongue out a little bit, and as he's turning it, and you hear this nice sharp click.
There we go.
Pulls the key back out, opens the grate. It is this grate opens into a back alley, just inside the wall, not too far from where you were all at. And he goes,
So, before I leave you to your potential journey, if you are here to hide, hide fast. If you are here to ask questions, ask them quietly. And if you are here for him, make sure your affairs are in order.
as he sticks out his hand.
All right. Yeah, go for it.
So you give him the gold that you promised?
Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't take us very far, but okay.
And push him over.
Question before you depart.
Because I told him to take us to the bookshop.
Yeah, and he gave you options, and you chose an option that was further from the bookshop. But
Yeah, Seras just looks at him as Grace is reluctantly handing over the gold coin. A question before you depart to make her money worth.
Anything for a paying customer? What do you have?
Have you heard the name Esmatov?
Esmatov. No, I can't say I have.
If you've anyone that can run to the Mercenaries Guild, you might want to mention it to them.
Oh, well, I can send one of my men. That would be easy. But if you ever have need again, I'll just say you've paid it in advance.
Thank you.
Also, I'm good for information.
It's a guild name, so it's not exactly private.
Oh, no, I'm saying anything in the city. I have ears everywhere.
Where can we get disguises?
Disguises. Well, you can try going over to the, That depends. If you go to the market square, they have finer goods. If you go to the lower market, they have less finery, but one might say you can find the more seedy stuff if you know who to talk to. Especially if you mention my name.
Right.
But if you're willing to get froggy, I could go and talk to some people and see what strings I can pull and get you some more looks at you all up and down. Discreet finery, though it wouldn't fit over your armor.
Considering how slim my build is, it probably would.
Oh, and I just really quick, I know we don't normally read the chat, but Deanna,
Yes.
one less N and you've got it.
Okay.
So,
That's why I put a question mark at the end.
yeah, I just noticed it. I apologize.
Oh, no, it's fine. I was making a note for myself and anyone who happened to be watching.
Yeah. So just subtract one N, like the letter N from Drin, and you have his last name.
Okay.
But the rest of it, yeah, it's exactly spelled that way. So,
Got to get back into the voice, yes. Any other questions?
Yeah.
No, just whatever whispers you hear of Asmatov, take to the Mercenaries Guild.
I got one.
What is it, young man?
Do you know the name Haster Resh?
Oh, old Hasty. Yes.
You know whereabouts I can maybe find him?
Oh, he travels here and there. Last I've heard, he's in Sunspire.
I just click my tongue and then I just like thank him and I hand him a gold coin. Thank you for the
Oh.
information.
Paying me more. That's nice. I will say this, and he kind of rummages around in his pockets and pulls out a piece of paper and goes, "Damn it, I don't have a." Oh well. Pulls out this dagger.
How about you use these? And she hands over the ink pot and quill
His dagger was like millimeters from his finger. Goes, that works better. Flips the dagger in one hand, very just fancily, just almost like you see those people do like tricks on the internet. Flips it around, gets it to the handle, and just puts it away. Grabs the quill and ink pot from you, and dips it in, puts the cork back in, tucks it underneath his armpit, and then just writes something down, and he hands it to you, Fido.
Make sure this doesn't smudge. This is actually, how shall I say this? Because you paid so much extra. This is one of my men. His name is Kaelor. If you hand him this letter of introduction, might be able to get you more solid information. We've had dealings with Lord Resh for a while, off and on. He pays in good coin, so we turn a blind eye.
Right, as I go ahead and take the papers from him. Can't think of him again.
I have two simple questions. One, do you know where we can find
The Muffin Man. I'm
he
sorry.
who shall not be named? The fuckhead. I want to bury an axe in his head. Where can I find that guy?
Voldemort.
Two, do you know the men who specifically were tasked with killing Calvin Dent?
All right, so you're asking him where
Where Corvin is?
Corvin
Like,
is.
yeah, and then which of his men were tasked with killing Calvin Dent, the son of the old lady we helped?
He says,
Well, that's one thing I don't have information on. He is a very private individual, so private that not even my network can get a hold of information on him, other than he resides here. Now, on that second part, could have been any one of his men. I've only heard it through the grapevine that the young man was killed for standing up to them. But again, the guards turned a blind eye, and his body was dumped in and he looks down, towards the water that's flowing nearby. Be surprised how many bodies are in this place.
Sadly, I'm not.
All right. Thanks anyway. I guess we'll head up to the maintenance shed.
okay. So, I'm going to switch out from the cave sounds and these sounds. Just making sure that yep, it's all good. And now you are fully out. If I can find the dang sounds. But there it
Does
is.
this open up just to the street or like in a building?
This opens up into a small back alley.
Suddenly,
Okay.
Soulsborne music plays.
Oh no.
Yep. So I need everybody to roll. No, kidding.
Copy the destroyer waits for us.
And for Deanna's sake, it is Kylum.
Also, I kind of spelled it right the first time before you started.
Okay.
Yep.
I spelled it Kylem and then UM. Then myself.
Yep. So you hear the rest of the city as he closes as you all exit, he just closes the gate behind you and relocks it. And you also notice that when he opened it and closed it, it made next to no noise, like whisper quiet. So now you're in.
All right. Before we get out there, I need to get my disguise on. Bar will draw a long sword that he has and raise it up and say, "By Surta's power, may his ashes grant me the power to obscure my form." And I disguise self. He-Man style
Sure.
transformation.
Oh lordy.
Bar is now only a 9 foot tall, lightly like tannish brown skinned, covered in fur, forest Jotunkin.
So
Yes.
its hair's like dark greenish brown.
It's mostly dark, like oak brown with like little bits of green at the tips. So it's kind of like he's covered in moss.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So that
His ears also go from like the normal kind of serrated points they are to now a sort of droopy, more off to the side.
Not gonna
Also,
lie, I was half expecting double F barmaid blonde.
I mean,
Whereas
could.
Ceres's hair is currently no longer red, and you guys didn't notice it because it was while we were walking in the dark. But she put a dark powder in her hair, so it looks like a dark brownish auburn now. Like auburn if it's in the sunlight, but otherwise it looks like a darker shade of brown than Grace's hair.
okay, so just as a better description, the
No
maintenance
magical.
stair opens behind a row of leaning buildings. The upper floor is nearly touching over the alley that you're standing in. Laundry lines sag overhead. A cat watches from a windowsill. Somewhere nearby, somebody argues about rent. So yeah, you're very much not noticed.
Yeah.
Okay.
In this darkish, shadowy area, her hair looks like it's black.
Oh, also one other thing. My armor no longer looks like armor. It looks like I'm wearing like very simple leather farmer clothes.
All right, we gotta get going.
Right. Lead the way, George.
We're still doing that.
Lead that way, George.
It's look, I'm Lenny. You're George. He's Frodo. She's Linda. She's Yzma. There we go. And
So
George and Lenny, our last names are Bark Hollow. How bad?
Bartolo.
No,
Yeah.
Bark Hollow.
Oh, Bark Hollow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm the one who came up with that.
So
Yeah, because you're twins, right?
yes,
Oh,
My
Just-
older brother.
just like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito. So
fuck you! Fuck you!
That is literally it. That is literally
Fuck you on that one.
that is literally not. Imagine Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger did a Mice and Men.
the thing
Pretty
is,
That's
is
what we
there
did
there
right
is
now.
there is a movie where Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito are twins.
Twins.
Yeah, the name of the movie is called Twins.
Twins.
Oh, that's brilliant. Oh.
Oh.
Okay, we step out and we start looking for this bookstore. I guess.
Okay. So it all depends. Which contact are you wanting to go to?
Well, at the moment, number 6 is closer.
Number 6 is the guard cistern.
Yeah, but that's where you said the other contact was.
No, that he said that it's where that it was close to it, not that it was
Oh,
at
okay.
it.
I'm
Or-
still voting for the
What the other
bookstore.
contact was.
We got a 16.
Let's see. 16.
Melvin's Magic Mysteries.
Oh yeah, Melvin's Magical Mysteries. If you want to check that out. Because you are now in Kaelor proper. Now that we're
Get
on the
magical-
run, let's go shopping.
I can't magical disguises.
I'm not seeing 16 on the map.
Right here.
Right next to
Okay.
Craftsman's board.
Okay, My eyes just completely glazed over it.
My eyes glaze over all the time. Anyway,
We can't stay here forever. We're gonna get found. Let's go.
Let's. Main contact Bard knows is the lady. That was the one most talked about. That's the one who remembers.
oh, Illyra Moss.
Yeah, that.
Sure.
I don't know how much Bard was paying attention.
Oh, jeez.
So, collectively, where are you heading to? Because I'm not going to have you fight inch for inch through this town. It's just going to be, I go here and you go there. But you also got to remember, splitting up might not be a good idea.
Oh, it's.
I
never
vote we
a good
just go
idea.
through the buildings, stay off the main roads, and get to that bookshop.
To the bookshop.
To the
Anyone else?
bookshop?
Yeah, bookshop. Why not?
Okay,
All right.
Sure.
bookshop.
That's three.
So, making
I
your
thought-
way,
I
making
thought
your,
it would be number 3, not 1.
oh yeah, number 3. Whoop. So,
All right. I put in podcast chat what Seras looks like right now.
all right. So making your way downtown, walking fast, but not too fast because you're not homebound. You make your way through narrow side alleys, trying to make sure that you're not found. I need a stealth check from everybody. This is just in general for my own notes.
Can I replace myself with a deception because I am disguised?
Sure.
Nice.
Flat
No.
18 for me.
Okay, flat 18.
Stealth is a +2.
Yes. It's a plus 2.
19
Question, does me-
+2.
Okay.
Question. Does me being magically disguised give me advantage?
If you were to do stealth,
Or
yes.
deception.
If you're doing deception, no.
You would think it would be...
Okay, sure. Go on ahead.
Ooh,
I just want to get the rolls done.
Okay. No, but still shit. I went from a natural 1 to now a 5 plus 2. So 7.
Okay.
Well, Seras gets a 19 on the die, and stealth is a +3.
Okay. And I think Fido, have you rolled yet?
Go roll for again. I was zoning out.
Oh, stealth.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, stealth. Okay.
Yeah, just a simple stealth roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Stealth. Okay. Dirty 20.
Okay. That just lets me know where certain things stand. So as you all make your ways through back alleys and such, passing by the large crowded market area, where you did have to cross open streets, you were able to get there without too many people or catching too many people's notice. Though I will say, you all do notice that Barkair is drawing attention. But that's because not very many people see the Sons of the Forest out in the middle of a city. So, that being said,
Damn it.
You are now standing in front of this this small building tucked down an alleyway. And the sign over the front of it says Moss and Moonbind Books.
Enter the shop.
Yep. What was the key phrase?
The history of roads to nowhere.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Well, the shop is easy to miss unless you're looking for it. A narrow storefront wedged between a candle seller and a tailor with a faded sign showing a crescent moon tangled in ivy. The windows are crowded with books, scroll tubes, pressed flowers, and small charms made of folded paper. When you step inside, the air smells of dust, ink, dried lavender, and old secrets. Behind the counter, just opposite the door, you see a young woman, warm brown, warm brown skin, pale gold eyes. Has a subtle glow about her. Silver streaked hair that's up in curls, and is wearing layered shawls with ink stained gloves. And she is currently looking down at a ledger.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm looking for a specific book.
She takes and, for a half second, it's almost like she ignores you, and then she, starts and looks up and goes, "Oh, I'm sorry." And she takes and puts her quill away and caps the ink, moves the piece of paper that she's working, or moves the ledger aside to dry, and she goes, "You're looking for a book. What are you looking for?"
The history of roads to nowhere.
Only the expensive ones.
Mm-hmm.
She places a hand on a stack of books, and her eyes move across each of you. It also depends. Are you lost, or are you being followed?
It followed.
Looks past
Unwanted
you.
eyes.
Looks past you and sees nothing in particular that she's, her facial expression doesn't change. Well, look at the time of day. And she gets up and kind of flows past all of you. Not like a wraith or a ghost, but just kind of the way she moves. How to put it? Have you ever seen that one Russian dancing type thing where
where they float.
where it looks like they just float over the ground? It's like this
Yes.
quick step dance. That's the way she walks. So she just kind of hovers around all of you and the piles of books and everything, and goes over to the door and locks it and flips the sign over to closed. And she goes, "Well, early closure today. If you could," and she gestures towards the door at the back of the room.
Okay.
Follow her to the door.
So, you all go into that room.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I think so.
When she
Yeah, Barbie followed.
when she goes into the room with all of you, she closes the door and she goes, Can you all help me do inventory? And she reaches her hand over and touches this object towards the middle of the table. And it glows. Now no one can really hear us. So, what are you here for? Who gave you my contact, and why do you know me? Other than you, I've seen you in here. But not anybody that bears the phrase.
Well, Captain Vaughn sent us.
Captain
No,
Ben. I have no
well,
relation to
she-
her.
in part she sent us. The other part was Edrin Vale.
Oh, now, Edrin. I do know about him. So, I'm guessing you'd be needing a place to stay. He's already informed me that I'd have somebody dropping in for information for him. So, place to stay. I have a spare room upstairs, warded, so nobody can really get in there unless they want it, kaboom.
For rooms without explosions.
Well, it would only be on the outside, but it would attract attention. So, what are you knowing so far? Who are we going after, and do I have to be afraid?
Probably.
Based on the words we've heard and the whispers being spoken in town, very.
Well, if you
Very
could spell
afraid.
it would be nice. And she says this with this grin, like, come on.
I take out that sheet of paper that had our sort of descriptions,
Mm-hmm.
along with the quill and ink pot that I snagged back from Drin,
Okay.
and I write the name Corvin.
Okay. Well, this is... if you're going after him... Ah, crap. Well, at
Not
least
so much going after him, it's more that his men know about us.
Well, at least they don't have your names. At least not yet.
They'll not have my name at all. I gave them Esmatov.
And Kaelor, false names just buy time. But Corvin, he buys records.
And the only records that'll get him are ones that lead back to the guild.
So, do you have a plan?
Going back several centuries.
What are you trying to do here? Because all I am is an information contact in the safe house. What's the goal? What's the end game?
That's
Why
the
don't we
problem.
figure
I
out
don't know either.
They must have sent you here for a
Basically,
reason.
From what I gather, we're trying to figure out why this guy wants access to. He had people silenced because they knew about some kind of mana absorbing object.
Okay.
Something that like eats magic, which I think could be destroyed, in my personal opinion. But it's now in the hands of the Merchants Guild.
And on its way,
But
likely to Arendral.
Right.
but he wants it. We think.
Okay.
We don't know why.
Well, first things
It
first.
eats magic. It's a weapon, obviously.
Well, first things first. If you're going after Corvin, you're going to need more information.
Yeah, like his home address, so I can bury an axe in his head.
That's the thing is
Like air delivery.
he can't easily be reached. Hold on a tick, and she gets up, floats across the room, and goes, "Where did I? There it is." Pulls down this large scroll, and she lays it out on the table, like rolls it flat, puts just 4 objects on the corners to hold it flat, and it is a map of the city. I need to move this over in order to be able to see the actual city map here. She goes, "So, we're here," and she points out her shop. And she goes, "Now, as I said before, Corvin can't easily be reached. The Velvet Ledger, that's one of his public-facing pressure tools. Hester Rest has done business with him in the same circles, though. Corvin's people use debt permits and forged complaints and hired blades. A lot of them can be found in these locations." And she starts marking them. I'm going to mark them in red. In various locations. Here. Actually, I'm going to use an X. That would be a lot easier.
X plus sign, whichever.
Here. 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 And just over here. They also have people that watch the temple. Some have already been circulating descriptions matching your party. Some people came in here earlier actually looking for you. But since I didn't know who you were, or were given your descriptions by, oh, crap, whoop. I also wasn't given descriptions of you by, Master Vale.
Oh, the one thing we know is Corvin doesn't have a proper description of me. Called me a caster.
She kind
As
of
you can
looks.
see on the
She kind
paper.
of looks you up and down and says, "Well, you do have a little bit of aura to you. You can sense the weave. I know it."
Sense it, yes. Use it effectively? Not so much in certain areas. It was a bit explosive for a group of bandits a few years back.
Right. Also, if you want to continue to use your aliases, they may help for a little while, but not for long. So, if you want to get to Corvin, the best way to do it is to investigate the Velvet Ledger. But be warned, that place is heavily, I mean heavily guarded. That's basically where all of his men come in and out with payments and coin. Let's see, none of the guards you can really trust. I mean, there's only one that I can think of. And that's
I'm supposed to find a teach.
yeah, guardsman teach, yes.
Where is he?
He's currently at the watch office. It's actually over by the where the old barracks were, where the cistern is. You know, before the new barracks were made in the north.
Right, so we'll go there next.
I'd say he's the only person that can be trusted. He doesn't accept bribes. And there's been a couple of times that he's, you know, butted heads with with Corvin's men. I'd say he could be trusted.
Ben seemed to think so.
So, another thing you can try doing is these places on the map. If you disrupt enough of his workings, cause a little bit of collateral damage, so to say, it might draw him out in the open, but it'll also put more heat on you. So be careful. As I said, she.
Businesses.
Pardon?
Nothing.
No, I really couldn't hear what you said.
Bar was just nodding, saying, "So we firebomb his businesses to get him out."
Oh, okay. Her going, pardon? You're like, nothing.
Okay.
So we
that's
need to go
a bit
find Teach
violent.
first, and then we'll wreak havoc.
Mm,
I think it might be best if only 2 of us go to Teach.
Now, I will say this. Trying to find the right words to put this. Melvin is not in anyone's pockets. If you need to go to him for any kind of stuff, he can be trusted. But with the market square, it's too open, too vulnerable. And so, a lot of the people that are there report back to him as well. More like they're made to report back to him. So,
Who's Melvin?
oh, Melvin of Melvin's Magical Mysteries. Now, he doesn't sell food, but he does sell things that can help people like yourselves.
okay.
All right, so
That'd be a nice place to stop by.
Would this Melvin know anything about, say, undoing curses or permanent magical effects?
Well, I mean, he does know how to um, curse break magical items.
What about on people?
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, you could try, you can talk to him, but I really don't know.
Okay. Bar will kind of just sigh a little bit and look a little bit.
Forlorn.
Yep.
It's like, man, I just want to be a giant again.
No.
Thring will pat him on the arm, like, "It's okay, buddy. We'll figure something out."
We can shrink them down further.
So, I can see it's getting a little bit past noon. Have you lot had anything to eat?
Since
no.
breakfast this morning? No.
Okay.
Yeah, no. We've been on the move.
I do know a place that's close by. Little hole in the wall. Nice people. Though it's not like fine dining. It's more just mainly bread, cheese, and maybe a little bit of meat. But they usually help out people that Voss sends my way.
All right, we eat, and then Cyrus is talking about splitting up. So, who wants to go find Teach? And who wants to go to the store?
The store sounds nice.
Yeah, I'm up for the store. Unless Thrain wants to go elsewhere.
No, that's fine. We can go.
Okay, what I'm
Okay,
going to
let's
do
go.
is I'm going to
Quick
add another
question.
shape, add another circle,
And I'm going to make it blue. No,
Not blue.
And maybe a brighter blue.
green.
There is one.
Oh,
Green, yeah, that stands out.
blue. Get down to. Uh-oh. I need to zoom in more so I can get the 5 feet. There we go. All right, so we now have 2 circles of color.
Oh no.
Yay.
Yay. And so it's basically white is going to go to Old Cistern location. And blue is going to go wherever the rest of the group wants to go.
Okay.
I will say this just for the sake of time. The place that she sends you to is not some sort of tavern. It literally is just someone's house. But when you give them her name, they accept you in. You know, make sure that you're fed, and it's not really you get an option of what to eat. They just start bringing out food.
Yeah.
And they're super nice. Older couple, man and a woman. And they like to talk about like the old days, you know, before all this stuff of people being forced to make payments and yada yada yada. So,
All right. I swapped my character token for the moment
okay.
to me with dark hair.
Sure.
I do have a question. On the way to the bookstore, did I stalk any other Jotunkin around?
A few.
Okay. Of what varieties? Frost, fire, stone. I don't think storm would be probably around. Stars are probably not here.
Yeah, it
Star
predominantly
Jotunkin are off elsewhere.
predominantly stone and you did see one fire. And fire
Okay. I'm going to.
fire kind of stands out.
Okay. But I feel like fire would stand out less than the forest, so I might alter my disguise to a fire Jotunkin.
But the vast majority of what you see is smaller folk. Dwarves, elves, half elves, humans, a few gnomes running around.
Unfortunately, my disguise self spell doesn't let me bring it down like 5 feet. It's like a foot at most.
Yeah.
So I'm limited to could be possibly a 9 foot tall orc.
Yeah, possibly.
Even that would be still huge for an orc.
It would be because
9 foot tall Jotunkin is. I'm bigger. I'm probably the biggest Jotunkin.
Yeah, orcs usually max out at 7 foot. So
yeah, I'm only limited to different kinds of Jotunkin. Kaelor is on the coast, right? If I saw that correctly, like is there a little bit?
The coast is just beyond the river, where it says Riverside Landing.
Okay.
If you go maybe let's see, about a half mile south or like southeast, no southwest,
West.
southwest. If you go a quarter mile or a half mile southwest, you'd be at the ocean.
Okay. I'll probably do a storm Jotunkin.
Okay. And that is a possibility for them to be there.
Yeah.
You didn't see any as you were walking through, but it is a possibility.
I feel like it would stand out less than the forest that I immediately chose.
Yep.
So I'll go with storm.
I also played into your bad roll. It's just, oh yeah, you don't. It's like, why is a child of the forest, or why is the son of the forest here?
Oh no. Yeah. So yeah, I'll swap to Storm. So like curly gray hair, stormy blue eyes, uh, like surfer tan skin sort of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
so that's his new look.
so who's going to the old guard cistern, and who is going to wherever else?
I wish
I-
to go to the market.
Well, Seras has the letter, so she's going to teach. So it's whoever's going with her.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I guess Thrain, Bar, and Fido are going to the magic guy.
Yeah.
We're going to Magic Man.
Okay.
Magic Man.
To
The magic,
Melvin's magical mysteries.
yeah, Magic Man. Melvin's magical mysteries. We'll go there.
Okie dokie. Real quick, I do need to do something real quick. I apologize to everybody watching on stream. It's not going to show up on stream. Hopefully, yeah, it's not.
Yeah, doing background stuff. So I guess Grace is going with me then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo, guys' night.
All right, so who is representing which party? And real quick, who is representing
Thrain has
each?
hired Thrain.
Hold on. Who is representing each party? And I need that person to make an initiative roll.
I vote
make a
Thrain represents the guys' night because he has higher charisma.
No, I don't. I have negative charisma. What are you talking about?
Oh, never mind. I have high charisma.
Which one of the boys
bad.
has the highest initiative bonus?
Plus
Only
6.
not me.
Probably Fido.
Yeah, plus 6 in initiative.
Jesus.
Okay, then Fido is the face for the boys,
I don't know why my
and
initiative.
I'll do the initiative roll for me and Grace.
Wait, why would I still have initiative on? Let's see what it is. Okay, so we'll just get rolling. I need
What
to
is an 11 in initiative?
How do you have a plus 11 initiative? So close.
So
Let's see. Grace.
Oh, and that's investigate. Sorry.
that's
Oh, yeah.
20, that's a 24 total.
Okay, so 24. And who's rolling for the other two?
I did. I got a 22 total.
Okay, so 22 versus what was your roll again, Vito? 24.
It's really two.
Okay. So,
Right, guys' night. Let's go.
you both split off into your separate parties. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
after
have
we
you
ate.
do more stealth rolls except for Bar Kair. You can either do like stealth or performance.
All right, I'll do another. I don't have any bonus to. I mean, I don't have proficiency in deception or performance, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, 19.
Okay, 19. All right.
I know how to walk with a Storm Jotunkin swagger.
Yes.
Yes, he pulls off the giant surfer dude very well.
Yep. And I'm not gonna have the girls pop out, so just remember that you're not there. So
Yeah.
this is just the dudes. This is the sausage fest. Let's go. So
Guys' night, man.
Or like afternoon.
yeah. So after you all have eaten and said your farewells to the very nice couple, you also got shown before heading to the very nice couple that she has rooms upstairs for you guys to
Yeah, and
stay
we-
in, but there's only 2 rooms.
So we divided it boys and girls and put all of our spare gear that we don't need for walking around town
Yes. So
into those rooms.
you're
No
not
backpacks.
carrying around a whole bunch of crap. So as the 3 of you are walking up, Melvin's Magical Mystery sits between a candlelight and respectable-looking locksmith, though the shop itself seems entirely uninterested in being respectable. The storefront is narrow, leaning slightly to one side, blue-painted trim, brass stars nailed around the windows, and hanging side reads, Melvin's Magical Mysteries, Wonders, Wards, Whimsy, and Wares of Questionable Certainty. The sign occasionally rearranges the words while no one's looking. Inside the shop is larger than it should be, not impossibly so, just enough that the walls feel like they have politely agreed to stand further apart than the architecture allows. Shelves sag beneath potion bottles, cracked crystal balls, folded cloaks, charm strings, wand cases, jars of glowing insects, polished bones, tiny locked boxes, self-stirring teacups, and at least one skull that insists it is only decorative. The air smells of lavender, old parchment, ozone, pipe smoke, and burnt sugar. A bell above the door rings when you enter, and then a second bell somewhere deeper in the shop rings back. As you're all walking through and looking around, as you're all looking through and walking around, you hear small, fast footsteps. Kind of like a cat running down a hallway. And then you kind of hear this comical, "Erk!" And before you stands a gnome. Welcome to Melvin's Magical Mysteries, where nothing is cursed unless certainly labeled, implied, or sold at a discount.
No, nice.
He then looks up at you, Barkayer, and goes, Oh, excellent. A customer with shelf access potential.
Wait, what?
Hey, like you can get a job here. Anyways.
Okay, I think Bar is so confused. Shelf access potential. Jesus.
Shelf access potential. In other words, you
You're
can
tall.
lift him up to the higher shelves.
Okay.
So feel free to look at him in an absolute
Out of
confusion.
character, the woman at the bookstore, her name was Miss Moss, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. We're associates of Miss Moss from the bookstore. She said might have some cool shit.
Oh, perfect. Yes. I do know her. She comes in here from time to time. Just wanting conversation. She's a wonderful woman, isn't she? Actually, and he just kind of starts to look off in the middle distance as his cheeks start to turn red. Then he shakes his head. Anyway, what are you here to buy?
Oh, what do you got?
Oh, everything.
And he starts taking you around the store. One thing that you do notice as he starts, pointing certain things out, he has rules posted behind the counter. Does anybody wish to read them?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I will go on ahead and send all of you. I'll just send it to all 3 of you. Actually, yeah, I'll send it to all 3 of you.
Group chat.
Yeah, I can just post it into the podcast chat.
Yeah, it's easier.
Yeah, that would be faster.
Is there no chewing gum within 10 feet of crystal orbs or something?
Just no stealing anything, or else you go exploding.
I mean, if you find anything on discounts first, you know that.
And see if I can
Might
actually.
be worth it.
Yes, I can do that. Sweet. Control you. There.
Do not
I-
open.
Yeah, and I cannot triple underline that, but if one of you wants to read these out loud.
Okay, do not open anything that whispers your name. Do not haggle with mirrors. They lie. If an item bites you, you may be entitled to store credit. No refunds on prophecy. What the heck? Curses must be disclosed before purchasing unless decorative. Do not ask what happened to Melvin. 1 through 3. What?
Oh,
So are you Melvin number 4 then?
Oh no, the Melvinites, as I call them, they're in the back.
Oh.
I just lean and look back. Do I see like 10 Melvins?
Would you like?
You don't see anything, but you do hear things, being tinkered around with behind a locked door.
Would it be helpful if I carry you so you could just point things out easier?
Sure.
And he does the
Okay,
whole uppies.
I left the mug off of my phone.
I have a question about can Fido carry him?
Oh yeah, he's a gnome. He's super tiny.
Yes, but Fido has a -1 strength modifier.
That totals to around like just below 100 pounds. And
Yeah,
gnomes usually don't
he's
get above 100.
Yeah, he's a bit weighty
have
for
a
you,
big
Fido. But you're still able to carry him.
Yeah, I just put him on my shoulders. There you go, buddy.
So over here, and he kind of like leans in a direction, kind of wanting you to take him that way. He goes, I have potions galore. Let's see, potions of healing, greater healing potions, potions of climbing, potions of water breathing, antitoxin draft. And he goes, if you're dealing with wyvern poison, my first recommendation is don't. And he goes, moving on, and starts pulling you in another direction. We have smoke pearls, paper wax, and and an ember bead.
What's an ember bead?
Oh well, I actually have a few extras. Come here, and he like starts to do the scramble, like put me down.
I'll put him down.
So he hits the ground, runs over, and he goes, "Oh, yes. Hi, Shelves." Looks back over at you like, I didn't mean to do that. Please pick me up.
I will walk over. I'll pick up the gnome this time in one hand and just have him point where I need to move him.
Yeah, he kind of goes, well, because you pick him up a lot faster than Fido did.
I'm surprised though.
And a lot higher up.
I'm surprised the blood didn't rush to my balls. Okay,
reaches out, grabs.
No, it's great.
He grabs one of these. He grabs one of these small, like blackened pearls with red streaks through it, and he goes over to what looks like a fire pit that is just in his shop. It's and it says for demonstrations only on the sign. And he goes, the first thing you do is, and he squeezes it, and you hear this kind of pop, and then he tosses it into the bundle of sticks that is the campfire, and it goes whoomp, and it's instantly on fire.
Ooh.
And he goes,
Come in handy.
And he goes, this is good for lighting campfires, burning a rope, or igniting oil.
Do you have anything that goes bigger? Like a ball of fire level amount?
I wouldn't say I could make something like that. Be a fun experiment. But hopefully I don't lose 5 and 6 for that. Anyway,
No, not 5 and 6.
Oh, oh no.
Now, over this way, and he tries to lean and bark, you're so strong that it doesn't put you off balance, and he's like, points.
Yeah, I just made it.
He takes you over to this wall of stuff, and he goes, "These are my wondrous trinkets. There's the charm of false faces, the thread of unfinding, coin of returning, lantern of blue warning, dust of silent steps."
Warn you of Smurf?
No, it turns blue in case there's illusion magic, hidden magical residue, or lingering enchantment. I can't tell
So
you
it's
what
on
it.
right now.
It can't tell you what it is, but it does let you know something is there. And yeah, the closer you're moving to it, the more blue it shifts.
Back up, buddy.
So your spirits crossed. Don't notice it. Don't notice it.
Dust of silent stepping, chalk of door remembering, glass eye of an alley cat, and a button of polite escape.
A button of what?
A button of polite escape.
One can escape politely.
Yes, it saves lives. If you wouldn't mind grabbing one.
Okay,
go.
I grab one in my other hand.
And hand it to me.
Here you go.
He takes it and pins it on himself. He goes, "I'm terribly sorry. I must be going." And then he's gone.
Wow, that's actually useful. How much for one of those?
Where'd he go?
Uh,
Next piece on my head.
can somebody help me?
I look to where he is.
You look up. He is in the rafters.
I reach up and I grab him and I pull him down.
Oh no, he's like 30 feet up in the rafters.
Okay, hold on, I got this. I activate my air rune and I just casually jump 30 feet, grab a raptor, grab him, and then down, no problem.
Anyway, after you land, he goes, okay, so what this does, takes it back off, and no, he takes it back off, and he casually tosses it, and it lands perfectly back where it was. And he goes, what it does is it transports you 30 feet away after saying the phrase.
I assume the 30 feet is random.
Yes.
Mm.
Last time I did it,
I risk low reward.
But last time I did it, I accidentally got stuck in a wall. That sucked. I had to use it again. But the thing is if it's used more than 3 times, it kind of dies. So,
So now that one's on a discount, right?
Well, that particular one, yes, unless you let it sit for a couple days.
Okay.
So, over that
Chalk
way.
of door remembering, dude.
Huh?
The chalk of door remembering?
Oh, chalk of door remembering. Wondrous thing. I came up with it myself. You draw a mark on a door for the next day, and you will know the direction and approximate distance from that door.
Okay, so it's like a homing compass sort of deal.
Yes, but it's in your mind, not on your hand.
Interesting.
Doesn't work on people.
I've never tried that.
Clearly works on doors.
Maybe I can have number 14. Anyway.
14? How many of you are there?
300.
So anyway, he points off towards something that Barkair might like, which is an entire section of weapons.
Ooh, yes.
So
I start inspecting them critically.
Yep. So as you're looking through, like he's going on and on about how many times that the button of polite escape has almost ruined his life, but you're ignoring that and reading the stuff on it. Dagger of Second Thought, Returning Throwing Knife, Rune Mark Oil, Thorn Binding Cord, Arrowheads of Seeking, and Shield Charm.
I need to find out what this rune oil is.
With Rune Mark Oil, when you are you asking him that, or are you just wondering?
Yeah, I'm asking him that.
He goes,
Oil
And
do.
then I was in this wonderful woman's house who was I'm sorry. It's oil that can be rubbed onto a weapon, and it deals a small amount of extra fire damage. It only lasts for about maybe an hour, but it works really well. I know a lot of people that have bought that.
Above board by small amount. Is it like a D4 or something?
It would be equivalent to a D4 of extra fire damage.
Okay. What was the other item after that?
So you have Thorn Binding Cord, Arrowheads of Seeking, and a Shield Charm. And then he looks over at Fido and says,
Let's see, and for your friend over here, and he just kind of
looks you up and down and goes,
you might be interested in these. Rot glass vial, a spore pouch of gentle sleep, a root talker's pin, and a grave moss poultice.
The grave mark. What?
Grave moss poultice. It heals you, but it smells unpleasant. It works on infected or poisoned wounds, though.
If it's poison, I don't have to worry about that.
Well, still.
Got anything else for druids?
for what?
Well, I was gonna ask him, did he have anything else for druids?
The spore pouch of gentle sleep, pouch of dull purple spores when thrown into a small area. Creatures that breathe it may become drowsy or slowed. AKA, they go down to they can only take one action and they can only move 15 feet. And they lose reactions and bonus actions.
How much for that? Like it's
Oh, that one? It's a one-time use type thing. I usually sell them for about 5 silver each.
I think I'll take 5 of them.
Ooh, very nice.
So 5 of them would be, see, 5 silver each. That would be 2. That would be 2 gold and 5 silver. And I will update the information on it here in a moment. Huh? What's up?
You kind of cut out audio for me.
Oh, okay. 2 gold and 5 silver.
Okay, 2 gold, 5 silver. I just have 3 golds.
Okay. So I'm going to do this, and I'm just going to add. It is a. I'd say that it is just other type default. I'll give it and I'll add the description on here just in a moment. because these are new items. I don't really have them set up yet. Again, sorry. DR13. Bonus action and reaction. And can only move half speed. Okay. So I'm going to go on ahead and add that to your inventory. And you said you bought 5, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, and he goes, and for your little friend there, we have prayer beads of the blanketed flame, candle of honest grief, and a bell of gentle rest.
What exactly do they do?
Without doing the voice, the prayer beads of blanketed flame, dark red bead warm to the touch. Once per day, it can stabilize a dying creature or rekindle a dying flame. And by the by, Barkair.
Yes.
You kind of feel a kindred, like, how to put it, a kindred resonance with what you're carrying on you.
Well, greenstone. And I kind of just hold it up and see if it glows, gets warmer, whatever. Whenever I move it near something.
It doesn't, but the prayer bead of blanketed flame, seeing the little amount that he has there seems to have like the same feel to it, like they have been touched by Surtur.
I will point beads to right and say, those are a good deal right there.
And the other two?
The candle of honest grief, when lit beside a corpse or a memorial, it burns blue if the dead died violently within the last day. And the bell of gentle rest. Small silver bell, when rung over a body, prevents minor undeath or spiritual disturbances for one night.
Interesting.
Meaning that if you ring it over a dead body, a necromancer wouldn't even be able to raise dead on it.
I mean, I don't know. That might be useful.
Yep.
Hey, you know what? You know what? I feel like that might be a good idea. I will take all 30 items. How much do I owe you?
Well,
the bead, and it's only one. It's not like he has a pile of it. It's just like one. He goes,
that's 200. Candle of honest grief, I have like 20 of those. Those are 2 silver each. And the bell of gentle rest, that is 100 each, and he has 3 of them.
100 gold or 100 silver, just to make sure I understand that, because unfortunately I won't be able to.
Prayer bead of the blanketed flame is 200 gold.
I can't even afford that.
Yep, it is an uncommon multi-use item. Candle of honest grief is more common, and it is a one-use item. You use it and it's consumed. The bell of gentle rest is another uncommon item. So the bell of gentle rest is 200, or is 200. The prayer bead of blanketed flame is 5.
Yeah, I won't be able to afford. Yeah, I can't afford that bead, unfortunately.
But the candle of honest grief, they're about 2 copper per. They're nice and cheap.
I mean, I guess one of those wouldn't be too bad. I'll do -1 gold to get a silver, get a couple of copper out of that.
Or not copper, couple silver. My bad.
Okay. So,
Real quick, before Thrain pays, I asked Melvin, does he do mercenary guild discount?
Oh, you're a part of a mercenary guild? Why didn't you say so?
keep
Yes,
forgetting about that.
that does bring the price down a little bit.
It basically it's a 25% discount. So that 500. Hold on. Now I have to pull out a calculator. CALC calculator. So 500 divided by 0.25 equals. No, that's not what I want. 500
So it'd be
is
more
times
5.
0.25. That did not. Oh, I did the same thing again. 500 times 0.25. That would drop it down
to
125.
Yep.
Or that would drop it by 125. So it'd be 375 gold
Yeah, I still can't afford that.
for the prayer bead of blanketed flame.
I thought you said it was 200 gold, not 500.
No, the bell of gentle rest is 200.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
the prayer bleed of blanketed flame, like once per day you can stabilize a dying creature without having to use a spell slot. Like that's whew.
So, do we not have Spare the Dying in this game anymore?
You do. Or we do.
I just don't have them.
That's fine.
Outside that, he does have other items, stuff for sorcerers, and he does have some items that he gets all like giggly about. I'm not going to do the voice, but the ledger leech. It's a tiny paper charm shaped like a leech placed between 2 pages of a book or ledger for 1 minute can copy the last page that was written on.
Okay, that would be useful.
It, though he does warn, it does not work on magically protected records.
Entirely legal when you use your own, which I assume is what you intend.
Wax
Totally.
wax
Yeah.
whispers stamps, a small brass stamp that can soften and reseal wax without visibly breaking it. Ink of last words, a vial of gray ink when brushed over a piece of parchment may reveal writing that was recently erased, scraped, or washed away. A ring of the unremarkable customer. While wearing it, shopkeepers, clerks, and tavern staff are less likely to remember your face.
Ooh.
Unless you make a scene. But does not work against somebody actively searching for you with a detailed description. And the Mirror of Overheard Corners. A hand mirror that once per day can show you a brief visual echo of the last private conversation held in a room.
Do not trust the mirror.
Basically.
And then he has he has what he calls the rare stuff in the back.
Like what?
Okay, so how much for this fire oil? And I assume this thorn rope, the storm binding rope, like, what does it do?
I'm trying to find it. The thorn binding cord, a short cord that can be thrown or snapped towards a target on successful use. It wraps around it wraps around wrists, ankles, or a weapon arm. It's basically if you want to capture something non-lethally, it's really good for that.
All right. How much for the fire oil?
For the rune mark oil, that is 1 gold per dram. Which each dram
In
has
1 gram is like a dose.
Huh?
A dram is a dose, right?
Each dram is 4 uses.
Okay. I'll drop 3 gold on that. I'll get 3 of those.
Okay. So go over to Bark here. Shopping episodes. They're fun, aren't they? Making sure I have it on the right person. I do. Because I don't want to accidentally get this DeFito. And it is a... I'm just going to put it under other. Copy. Paste. Because I have these kind of set up, but I don't have them put down into an actual document yet, so... Or I don't have them put into shard yet, so...
Gotcha.
One D4 fire for 1 hour. All right, you said you wanted to buy how many?
I bought 3 things of it.
Okay. So I've got 3 in your inventory right now.
Excellent. More fire. Yay.
Yes. Now, is there anything else you would like to get?
He said there's some rare stuff. We can check it out.
You want to look at the rare stuff?
Sure.
Okay.
We might not have time to do that. We are at time.
Yeah, we are. Okay.
Unfortunately.
So let's say as you're continuing your
exploration of the shop,
shopping trip, we'll go over to Grace and
Seras.
There we go. So you all arrive, or the two of you arrive over at you two arrive over at the Old Guard Cistern. Trying to keep your cloaks up, trying to keep yourself hidden. You see a small, very small watch office located nearby.
I head over toward it.
Okay. When you walk up, the door is slightly ajar, and you hear some back and forth conversation. Not anything shouted, but something more of something short of, "No, I will not do that." "Oh, come on! You can be like the rest of us, make a lot of money. It's easy." "I will not allow myself to stoop to that level." "Fine. You'll turn to us one day or another. But until then, toodles." And the door opens right in front of you as a man with a nice big green band across his arm walks out.
Yeah, since the door's open now, I just knock on the side of the door.
Okay.
I have a letter for Master Teach.
and what you see is almost looks kind of like Thrain, only a little bit taller. Compact, sturdy build. A short beard. Has slightly pointed ears. His eyes look tired, but his armor looks well maintained. The office around him, the small office around him, is very neat because everything else is chaos. Did you what did you say to him?
I said I have a letter for Master Teach.
He goes, who might you be?
As I walk in, I just look around and I'm guessing, Grace, you follow? Grace, you still there?
He sent a message, and I thought I repeated it out loud. She had to go to bed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
which is why I mentioned, like, we're at time. We can't be
yeah.
going.
So she will be a silent companion for right now.
Okie dokie. Well, so I just figure Grace follows in behind me, shutting the door behind her. So
Yes.
I walk up to him, present the letter, and say, this will explain everything.
He takes, snaps open the seal, opens the letter, reads over, and goes, Illyra sent you? Well, either she trusts you, or things are worse than what I thought. What help do you need of me?
At the moment, just to know where we can go in the city and not attract certain eyes. Like the ones that just walked out.
Well, that's the thing, is he has eyes everywhere. So I can tell you, though, that there are guards that are compromised by his influence. Do you happen to have a map of the town, of the city on you? At possible?
Not on me, but I can make a sketch.
Right.
And I just pull out a piece of parchment from the bag that I've got, along with ink pot and quill, and quickly sketch down the major streets.
Okay. He goes, all right. Just real quick, do a. I guess it would be a history check, to see how well you remember the map that you saw on the table.
Well, between that and the trips to Kaelor I've made over the years.
Yeah. Just so that to see how well you've drawn it.
30-20.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. He is going to draw the.
Like I said, I wasn't drawing any of the buildings, just the roads,
Yeah.
entrances, and probably some of the sewer entrances.
He circles certain areas of the map.
Okay.
That are essentially no-go zones that the guards are being paid to essentially watch. Actually, no, not that one. Undo that line.
Interesting. Went through the edge of the Northwood District. Admittedly, it was just the southern part of it, a few alleyways between those two streets.
And yeah. These are the he says these are the areas that how to put it?
The gods don't see anything.
Yes, where the gods are compromised. The guild hall, however, has been good about keeping about keeping them out. And as far as the craftsman's ward and the area just north of here, I'm the one that has been keeping them from digging their talons in.
Yeah, and I make the same marks on the map and say, these are his public businesses and where he's got his claws.
I didn't know that. Okay, thank you for this information. Though it doesn't help that the captain's also in his pocket. So let's see. I do not know exactly which officers, other than the captain of the guard that answers to him, but I do have a few suspicions, though I can't really 100% put a finger on them yet.
I know there's a few men who've come here from Ishton. I wouldn't think they would be easily bought.
You'd be surprised, because if they're not bought, they're usually run out. The only reason I haven't been is because, well, I'm stubborn like that. So, is there any other things that you need?
Beyond this information, at the moment, no, I think we're good. But
Right.
maybe if you want to stop by the Mercenaries Guild, if they haven't already heard, let them know Esma Toff is in town.
I will. Which, by the way, the way he says "I will," he knows what that means. He goes, "Now, just letting you know, do not report anything to the guard. Report it only to me. And if you walk into a wrong situation with the right truth, you may not walk back out."
Understood.
So,
I've got to go collect my boys and get back to where we're staying.
right. And he stops and goes, "Boys."
Well, a small group of us came into town together.
Oh,
Decided to split up to have less eyes confirming who was where.
right.
Then there's just an explosion in the background coming from the mystery chat. Oh no!
The table, it's broken. Anyway. So, he then says, "And by the by, I haven't met you and you didn't meet me. Understood?"
Of course not.
Right. Now get out of here before one of them comes back. They usually try to persuade me 3 to 4 times a day, and it's only been the second time so far, even though it is getting late.
Well, you just got a letter from a friend. That's all.
Yes,
Delivered by a courier.
Yes. I wish you the best of luck, because I want to get under this thumb as much as... I want to get under his thumb and under his gaze, out of his gaze, as much as I'm sure you want to.
Yes. Probably won't see you for a few days at the earliest, and if it happens, it'll be in the Mercenaries Guild Hall.
Right. I'll check in
Likely
there.
one of the back rooms.
I'll check in there.
Just talk to the captain.
Yes. So, good luck. He goes back to his paperwork.
All right, Grace, let's go get the boys.
And
we head off.
yep, and that's where we're going to end the episode for tonight. So,
Due to Grace needing to go to bed.
yep. So for everybody watching, thank you for watching and enjoying. And be sure to like, follow, subscribe, and all that, social media stuff. Join our Discord, dsc.gg/Archosaur TT+. And also check out our website, archosaurtt.com, for news, updates, and stuff. We will have a Rise of Last Legends website up here hopefully soon, if I can get the website builder to work correctly. And hopefully soon, Rise of Lost Legends will also be in your hands, but only time will tell. So until next time, keep adventuring, my friends.
Yep, and permit pod storage for all sessions is on the Archosaur Tabletop YouTube channel, as well as Deanna J Rumble channel, and those posts will happen on the Discord as soon as they're up.
Stay safe, everybody.
Bye-bye.
We've walked through forests, sailed the seas, fought through shadows, chased the breeze. Together we've written a tale so bold, of courage, heart, and treasure untold. Through every trial, through storm and flame, we found the light, we made our name. Though this chapter's come to rest, the journey's end is just a test. Keep adventuring, my friends. The road never truly ends. Though the story fades tonight, new horizons rise with the light. So keep adventuring, my friends. In every heart a tale ascends. With every breath the world unfolds. Keep adventuring forever bold. We built our legends stone by stone, but no one travels this path alone. To all who joined and shared the way, your spirit lingers, come what may. Beyond the pages, beyond the song, our bond endures forever strong. Though the book may close its cover, the spirit of the quest never over. Keep adventuring, my friends. The road never truly ends. Though the story Though the story fades tonight,